through the best that run before, but I didn't wanna say a crucial word. Even if I turn my back on you, from failure, from disaster, not carrying everything without on anything. Beholding memories of dancing in the dark, you raise me up to here. So I promise I'll be
Alrighty, let me do this. Boop. Okay. Now then. Alrighty. What is up, people? It is your boy Dark. We are here. We are alive. And we're doing things a bit differently today than normal Wednesdays. And by that I mean I'm not doing this relatively in the morning, because if you didn't catch the post I made, I decided since it's going to be raining, and in fact it's raining now and I usually go out and do shit, I decided to do that earlier when it was nice. And now that it's all raining and shit, I will be settling down to finish episode 12 and then maybe later Assassin's Creed Odyssey, depending on how this shit rolls. But either way, we're here now, and I want to finish episode 12 of Counterside's main story. So last time we left off, we're in this pocket dimension garden. Yeah. That'll be, yeah, sure. That'll be later. That'll be, yeah. So yeah, we're in this pocket dimension, kind of in the Counterside, this closed off space garden thing that seals away the memories of our little Valkyrie over there. Meanwhile, she's being held in this facility by the Russians, and the fucking Red Witch, as she's called, wants to kill her for some reason. I have a theory on why that is, though, given that one little thing with, I think that was like a Beelzebub, the Pumpkinhead guy, or at least an acolyte of his. I don't remember exactly. But yeah, Beelzebub's a manipulative little shit, this universe, which I think that's more or less how he is in a lot of different takes. But anyway, the daughter of the person who created the pocket dimension in the garden and Paradox are spelunking around, and they may or may not gotta go and kill her fucking mother, who has become a corrupted hollow god, which I didn't know this fact. Hollow gods are the antagonists if they failed. I did not know that. That's actually concerning, and a testament to how many worlds have been destroyed because of the sheer fucking amount of hollow gods that descended during that administration failure the last fucking time. But either way, we're continuing on. Alright. The fishing rod has successfully connected to the well. Well, it's left to secure the time coordinates with the periscope, sync with the fishing rod, and pull Paradox out of here from there. We have to wait a little longer. No energy signals can be used as coordinates have been observed yet. Wait. The transmission signal is suddenly unstable. The satellite isn't picking up on any corruption storms. Huh? Watch out! There are a lot of headed... The comms have been cut off. She said it wasn't a corruption storm, then it means someone has come to stop us. Is it the Red Witch? Above us! Administrator, this way! Are you okay? Thank you. That almost hit me right on my head. What was that? It's the size of a baseball. It quickly steeped into the ground, so I can't get a clear view of it, but it seems like a type of corrupted tremor. The ground's turning black. I never studied corruption, but wouldn't it be dangerous for us to stay above it? This isn't good. If I leave the periscope's range of motion, the fishing rod connected to the well will stop working as well. I feel like that was a translation weird thing. Then we won't be there to rescue Paradox at the right time. Excuse me. Miss Fatima just froze the entire ground. Oh, is her counter ability freezing shit? That's neat. I guess it'll be safe now, right? Nope. Huh? I hear something boiling underneath us. A bullet. It broke through the ice? Ah, yes. The synthetic shadows. Those are Northern Union soldiers, making an army appear out of nowhere. The Northern Union's technology is definitely unique. These people, I can't hear them breathe. And they look different from the regular soldiers we saw before. I'm sorry to ask, but I'll need some uninterrupted time. Will you help me? I'll try my best to stop them, but if our situation worsens, I'll prioritize your evacuation, Administrator. Thank you. We're back here again. I'm ready, Perry. Be careful. You'll be running into that thing again. Okay. Gonna be fighting your mother, who is not your mother no more. This is like if your loved one turned into a zombie. It's shit, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I smell it again. Mother's floral scent. I'm getting stronger the closer I get to the inner yard. I mean, it's getting stronger, yes. Honestly, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared. I might even have doubts again. Upon hearing Mother's voice. But I must endure it. Because I want to protect. The preciousness of the future that I learned from Mother. This isn't looking good while they've been battling all night, huh? Their numbers aren't decreasing at all. And it doesn't feel like I defeated them, because they melt like marshmallows whenever I attack one of them. We'd be at a disadvantage if this attritional warfare continues. They have us surrounded and they're pressuring us with only the minimal number of units necessary. It's as if they have no intention of defeating us. That's right. Our objective is not taking you down, but keeping you tied up. Yeah, there's the Felix. Would you only help us so you can stab us in the back like this? I have no choice. I have to follow orders. Intel about 2 of the administration's strongest artifacts have reached the higher-ups, you see. It's impossible. How'd the Northern Union get that information? How do you think? Maybe you have a leak inside the organization. You tricked us. That was a shallow tactic that doesn't befit your position as a hero, Felix. Didn't I already give you enough reason to doubt that? Even Chambers Sr. was conspiring with us behind your backs. Sounds plausible. So, what was Jackson cooperating on with you exactly? Don't listen to him, Administrator. They're just trying to get in our heads. Jackson was an ardent supporter of the Vetus Research Department. We made significant progress thanks to his support. And as a token of our gratitude, we gifted him with one of our successful works. I guess you already know who I'm talking about. A gift. Yanika Shirokuva. Miss Yanika? She's the gift from the Northern Union? Yes, that's right. She is the result of our research on the Pale Moon. Are you meaning to say you handed over such an important result to someone of the administration? Just because the sun makes the moon shine, that doesn't mean that the sun will lose its shine. The Northern Union's technological capabilities does not exist to merely create that one child. Even if that one child becomes an obstacle in your path. Retribution is merely a byproduct we must endure. Doesn't this all sound familiar? I thought you understand, given you sacrificed everything for one wolf. Wolf? What does that mean? What are those monsters? That shadow... The shadow that was with the Northern Union. It targeted COs last time, but it'll come after us this time. There were 2 of them this time. I thought 1 was enough. Sharenborg. They are brothers, molded with the obsession of their unquestioned loyalty to me. We lack tactical data on them since they're prototypes. So, we're going to test them on you. You don't mind, do you? Miss Belcher, be careful. Their human form is just a shell. You don't know when it will change. Got it. Miss Fatima, you be careful too. Sharenborg, huh? So there's 2 of those things? Interesting. A precious object refers not to the object itself, but to the sentiment value it holds. Sentimental value, yes. Ugh. Solove! I'm okay. Wounds like these are nothing. As if. You're trembling like crazy. The Hollow God has been chasing Solove as soon as she set foot in the inner yard. We need to do something or Solove will be caught before we get to our destination. If we can't get away from it, we'll have to use other means. Solove! Aim for its legs with your vines! While it's immobile, run towards where the treasure is with all your might! Okay, I'll try. I know that I'm not as strong as Mother, but still. I have to do this! Huffing and puffing. Did I stop it? Run, you fool, run! Huh? Damn it! Get back! It's getting free! Okay? What? Did I use too much of my strength? I can't move my legs. I need to get away. I guess it didn't work. I tried to be courageous, but I can't stop trembling. This is where it all ends. Was that Paradox? I heard the footsteps. My star. You were sleeping so soundly just a moment ago, but why are you suddenly crying? I had a scary dream. In it, Mother abandoned me. It's all right. I'm right next to you. It was just a dream. Shall we make flower rings? Flower rings? If you tie a pretty flower into a circle, and put it on your finger, the flower scent will chase away those scary thoughts. See? All better now. I think I'm a little better. Most of all, I'm better now because I'm in your arms. I wonder who raised you to be so considerate. Solove, the day will come where I won't be there to comfort you after you wake up from a nightmare. But don't you worry. As long as you remember that we were together, you'll never be alone. You'll do just fine without me. Don't say that. I want to be with you. You're the only person I care about. You're also the only person you know at the moment. If I wake up and see that you're not next to me, I'd rather choose not to wake up at all. But because you're precious to me, I don't want to disappoint you, Mother. Parents are never disappointed with their children. That is a fucking falsity. If you don't give up, then give it your all. That's good enough. So, it's your decision. Will you be content with stopping here? Solovey, can you get up? Harry? Huh? Blood? Don't worry, it just hurts like crazy. Did you get hurt? Trying to protect me? Are you going to die because of me? I'm not gonna die. Liar. Your wound looks severe. I'm sorry. You're just a child, but I gave you a task too big for you to handle. But still, you've done a great job so far. Enough so that I won't be ashamed to stop here. It's shameless of me to ask you of this as an adult, but I'll leave the rest to you. My energy, it's coming back? That must be it. This power. You're giving me your energy, Perry. I contained it. I succeeded in using Mother's isolation ability. I'm not sure how long it'll last because it's my first time, but I should be able to reach the center of the garden now. Thank you, Perry. I'll bring back the treasure, no matter what. Well, shit, she's dead, huh? Yeah. I'm yawning. He dodged it again? It's as if they know when I'm going to pull the trigger. Clairvoyance? Unlike shadows that attack relentlessly, their movements are agile and tactical. When I try attacking one, he retreats while the other one attacks, leaving no room for me to attack or defend. Miss Fatima, the fight won't end at this rate. How about we focus on one of them together? Alright. I'll make sure it can't escape, so aim for its weak point. Now! Okay! Bullseye! Where did the other one go? Damn it! He's after the administrator! Huh? No! Well, this is checkmate. The shadow suddenly stopped? What? What is that doll the administrator is holding? Ah, okay. I figured it was her. How dare you ignore the combatants and try to attack the administrator? For someone who is called the hero of the Northern Union, you use dirty tricks without hesitation. Who is that? Demigorgon. An unknown shadow that fought as an ally in the Quaffle game. I was wondering what that teddy bear-shaped Ethereum resonance pulse generator was for. So, it was to lure that monster here. It is a hawk, not a bear. That's a hawk. I'll take care of her, Administrator. No, there's no need for you to step in. Protecting me is enough. Since we have invaded their territory, we should not instigate a slaughter. Understood. Then I will focus on guarding you, Administrator. Thank you for understanding. You're rather tame. I wanted to see the Administrator's Demigorgon go on a rampage. It'll get even more interesting if you snap my neck like you did to Nethelheim's apostates. Felix, I don't believe that spilling blood is necessary. If you give us your word that you won't disrupt us, we'll leave as soon as we retrieve what we came here for. How about you stop trying to persuade me with such naive methods? Because there's nothing the administration owns within the lands of the Northern Union. Even if we hand over the two administration's artifacts? Administrator? Why would you say that? No matter how precious an artifact is, it's not worth as much as a person's life. I don't want any casualties to be made here. If you step aside now, I will hand them over later. Do you like my offer? Not worth as much as a person's life. That's interesting. Then, how about I make a counter-proposal? I won't touch the artifacts or the intruders. However, under one condition. Give me the right to kill or spare the Supreme Administrator. We decline that offer. Aside from whether we trust you or not, I'm not handing over the most important person for my safety. Same here. I will follow any order from the Administrator, but nothing that'll put his life at stake. Subordinates who answer for the Superior as they please. Guess I won't be getting the answer I was expecting. Deal's off. The number of shadows has increased. That can only mean that they're holding back their power from the beginning. I mean, yeah, she basically said, I'm gonna use you for a bunch of fucking field tests to see how my shit works proper. And I just noticed the goddamn model fucking froze, of course. Alright, let me reset that quick. Alright. I hate this thing sometimes, I really do. I don't know why it does this, but it is what it is. Also, excuse me, goddamn. Alright, we're working for now. Back to it. Just, how many more weapons are they hiding? I don't know, this is Russia, so a lot. One thing we are certain about is that we've also gained a trustworthy ally. If she's protecting the Administrator, then I'll be able to focus on fighting this time. All units to positions. Tighten the encirclement. It's time to rein in the Administrator's dogs running loose on our land. Ah, yes, of course. Is this thing being retarded again? Hold on. We're working now. Alright, 138. Holy fuck. Okay. Well then, that's something. Also, the model is tripping balls as okay. Everyone defines loyalty in a slightly different way. But one thing remains the same. I'll do anything for you. Corrupted Garden. Okay, so we're having a fight on that side of the planet. Got it. Also, let me just grab this quick. Alright. Yep, alright, I gotta work on this. Okay, so we're fighting mostly snipers. I mean, no. I'm gonna need snipers. And I'm gonna need... Okay. Snipers and strikers. Money bags. Zalin. Orca. We'll also bring in you. And that one. Then let's see here. Still snipers and strike, but might be maybe supports too. Let's see. Maybe one support. I'll bring in one healer. And then let's see. Oh yeah, right. I'm dumb. I need a fucking range guy. Alright, I need a ranged person just for that to work. So I think we'll go with We'll go with Rivet for the moment. Maybe I'll replace Dragon Boy with Lolly Demon Lord. Yeah, I don't really use her, so let's see how that works. I don't use her too often. And let me try resetting this stupid thing again. I don't know what's going on, but I think it's my USB port, honestly. Then again, VC Face could just be retarded right now. It hasn't been updated in a long-ass time from what I remember. In fact, I don't even know what's going on with the official development. Okay, we're good for now. Anyway, on to the battle. Alright, auto battle this shit. Alright, we're doing well. As far as I can tell, we're definitely killing people. That reminds me, I should look into the dragon, the garden kid, just to see what her fucking thing was again. I haven't used her. Probably should use her for this. But it's okay. We broke through the front line, and now, assuming everyone kills everyone else, we're okay. Orca's looking kind of dying, though. Well, we won. Just only cost Orca and money bags, though, but we won. Get out of my way! Move! The deeper I go into the inner yard, the stronger the COs are getting. But how many more times can I stop them from chasing me? It's a good question. Huh? The ground! Yeah! Ow. It's hard to breathe. Everything looks blurry. Concussion? Concussion. Maybe. If you don't give up and give it your all, that's good enough for me. You're just a child, but I gave you a task too big for you to handle. So, it's your decision. I'll leave the rest to you. You're not alone, Solove. Everyone is counting on you. So just a little more. I found it. There's what looks like a door among the tangled trees. Is the treasure in there? Welcome to the Quaffle dimension. A lot bigger in here than I thought. Whirling sound. What is this coming from? Huh? Arc system, huh? Detecting signs of activity within the coffin. No corruption rays detected, deeming it as a life organism. Security measures disabled. A person's voice? Hello? I'm Solove. I'm here to get the administration's treasure? Question mark. It's suddenly so quiet. Did it get embarrassed and hide? Ah. I don't see anything in particular. Well, except for this square flower pot. Oh, it's one of the fucking... it's one of these. Is this the administration's treasure? I thought it'd be more colorful than a flower and more sparkling than a star. I guess I was wrong. Welcome in. Oh, it just twinkled. Detecting a supervisor within 5 kilometers of the external observation range. Approaching with immeasurable levels of corruption energy. The vibrations It already freed itself. Then, must be heading this way. I need to hurry. Supervisor, Palvian, signal confirmed. Vital signs unconfirmed. Presumed to be dead. Oh, you're right. Mother is no longer here. That's why I'm here instead. He made a promise to bring back the administration's treasure. Conducting acting supervisor screening in accordance with emergency protocols. Detected an identical watch as the previous supervisor. Conditions to delegate supervisor's authority met. Delegation complete. The requested object, assumed to be the administration's treasure, is stored on this ship through double isolation. Would you like to remove the primary layer of isolation for carrying? Yes, I do. Supervisor's approval received. Error. Reapproval required. The object that is stored is classified as quaffle energy, which possesses unique characteristics. However, there is no suitable targets nearby to store the energy. After the primary layer of isolation is lifted, there is a risk the object will be violated if no subject target is found within 9 hours. I'm sorry for being uneducated, but I don't understand a word you said. The requested object, administration's treasure, is no ordinary material. Thus, the former supervisor Palvian contained it in a box for special purposes. Once the primary isolation layer is lifted, the box will be exposed to reality, making it vulnerable to the passage of time and corruption ray interferences. If the object is not delivered to its owner as quickly as possible, the object may be destroyed. As quickly as possible? I guess it means I have to get the treasure to the hero I saw in the memories. I don't even know where she is. It's close. Corruption energy is targeting the ship. The administration's treasure may be lost if the ship continues to be attacked. Lost? What do? If I make the wrong decision and something bad happens to the administration's treasure? But no one is here to decide for me. Then, I'll deliver it to its owner. Leave it to me! Decision confirmed. Reapproval process complete. Transferring the administration's treasure to the next supervisor. It's a broken sword? Does it contain the hero's powers? All the adults that I've met did their best in their responsibilities. And now, it's time for you to become an adult, Solove. Abnormal energy spreading from within the well detected. New device, quaffle type not registered in the database. New divinity, yes. Anything to change fate. Stop the administration's dogs from escaping. Kill them if they try to escape the perimeter without surrendering. It just doesn't end. When I think I have a chance to push through, more just keep coming. They even brought armored units to catch a few counters. I'll handle the drones and tanks. I'll push back the assault force. Miss Barrick, you should protect the administrator. Leave it to me. What are you doing here? I never requested for backup. There's orders from Minister Ivona to help with the operation and secure the artifacts. He also urged to capture all administration personnel alive. I picked up a quaffle energy signal from the well. Now we have the coordinates. We can connect the fishing rod. Really? That's good news. It seems that the prisoner got the job done. But the space around the coordinates is extremely unstable due to the corruption ray. I'll connect the fishing rods to the point where the corruption ray is weak to prompt the escape. So give me a little more time. It's going to catch up to me. Even if it's just for a second. If I could stop it from moving. It broke free so easily. I guess it's because she used the same ability. What's it trying to shoot? Oh no. There's no place to hide. Aiming plasma cannons. Stopping the Hollow God's attack by utilizing all ships' available emergency energy. With this, the ship has completed its mission. It's down. I need to get away now. Where am I? Am I in hell? Help! There's COs everywhere! Why isn't the administration coming to help? Did they abandon us? I see. I abandoned their hopes and left. We fought together, but we weren't together in the end. Using next time as an excuse, I let everything turn to ashes. Are you saying there's nothing we can do? But we're the administration! We lost most of our units. Aside from you and me, everyone else is severely injured. But I can't lose you too. Just to prevent what was predetermined to happen. But... have I not made it clear? The moment we lost the Quaffle game, this world's apocalypse was decided. We knew that even if we failed, the progress we made wouldn't be for nothing. Master, look at this. What are you bringing this time? It's almost time to start training. What do you think? Isn't it massive? When I told them you were visiting, the nurses and children brought this bouquet to express their gratitude. It will wither away soon. Why are they wasting their time and energy? You take care of it. They worked hard to make it. You can at least go and say thank you. You're such a heartless person, Master. Shut it. You're going to have special training today. I tried not to get caught up in the process as much as possible. Because no matter what sacrifices were made, if Tamil cannot be defeated, then there will be nothing left. She was a good little sister, so I'm sure she went to a better place. She'll be resting in a warm flower garden without corruption or pain. Yes, I'm sure she will. Thank you for staying with me, Miss Pavian. It's a hard time for all of us, so we must stick together. We can't send off the children alone, can we? Master? That flower. The bouquet. This flower was called Sendula. It took me some time to find them due to the spread of corruption over these past few months. I appreciate your efforts. They're still pretty as ever. We may not be able to see a flower like this in the near future, but I'm sure they'll be in full bloom in places where the children play. Thank you, everyone. Thank you all for being here with me. The corruption and the apocalypse. Everything stems from our original sin. Tamil. She's the root of all this. We must settle this matter with our own hands. No matter the sacrifice. What was that just now? Did a star fall from the sky? That ray of light. It's the same I saw at the graveyard that day. That's it. We need to head to that light. Then we can get out of here. Huh? Harry? You were alive? Of course I'm alive. Do I look like a ghost to you? Well, I can see how it'd be easy to confuse me for one with how I look right now. I thought you died because of me. Hey, you're running the wrong way. And I told you, I'm not gonna die. I thought you were lying. We can talk about it after we get out of here. Come on, let's go. Okay. Yeah, I mean, she does have mastery over her own time or some bullshit, so. A story of a selfish person abandoning a cause of her own for her own sake. Old master of the garden, huh? So, let's see here. I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do this. Because I don't know what type of bullshit this is gonna be. And I'm expecting it to be kind of pretty bullshit. Not gonna lie. Where is Moneybags? There's Moneybags. Okay, nope, not that one. And let's see. Cereal probably makes sense. That reminds me, what was the kid? They're the kid. Alright, what the hell did you do exactly again? You do AOE stuff. Oh, okay, your support for... You know what? We're using you now. Sorry, Sion, you're hot, but we're letting the kid kill her mother. That's fucked up without context. That's fucked up to say without context. We'll go with memory loss, replacer queen in a fucking bikini. So, you're telling me that my powers are needed for the administration's final plan? Yes. Even as we speak. Oh, God damn it. The corruption is quickly spreading throughout this world. Soon, everything will be twisted. And those with fate will turn into monsters who have gone insane. They tried so hard. But in the end, they'll all turn into monsters? How dreadful. The administration has loaded the Ark with every necessity, and is ready to depart. Humanity might not be included there, but all the information the administrator might need will be sent to the next world. Also, I decided to leave my fate here with the help of your ability. If I say I don't want to do it, are you going to flick me on my forehead? If that helps you get your head in the game, then so be it. I was joking. It's an opportunity to spend an eternity without worries and frozen time. Why would I decline? You said that your fate was a curse of summoning... Your fate has a curse of summoning Tamil. So, if we contain that fate here like you said, maybe that god won't be able to interfere in the next world. This isn't something that can be resolved that easy. As long as demon lords who want the Quaffle game exist. Tamil will descend one way or another. But at least, the casualty of the wolf dying in Tamil's hands won't be my fate. The casualty of the wolf dying in Tamil's hand because of my fate will be no more. We can save the wolf. It's a good enough reason for me. I was actually tormented by the fact that we couldn't save her. I thought I was a complete failure of an antagonist. But I'm glad I still have a chance. No. You did the best you could. What we lacked was my judgment. So blame me all you want. Why would I blame you, Master? The day I lost my family, tried to die by fighting COs. But thanks to the administration, I was able to live. And I learned a lot from you, too. I learned how to save many people without even wielding a sword, and I think that was my reason to keep living. So, when I heard the collapse of this world was not the end, I was relieved. Even though we failed, I now know that our efforts will serve as a foundation for a better outcome. If there's one thing that I regret, is that I never had a chance to be a mother. I wanted to show my child how beautiful the world is, but... Palvian, if a time comes where you can't bear it anymore, go find the terror brain that sealed my fate, and make time flow again. What? But if I let time flow, the world will collapse. Because the passage of time consumes possibilities. When it comes to that, use my fate. With the possibilities within my fate, it'll be enough to guarantee the future of the two of you. No! It must be saved for the future! How could I use your last request for me? This plan wouldn't be possible without your help. And you have a right to choose a brighter future. Thank you for saying that, Master. But if I had to give up one future, my decision would be to... We're almost there! We can make it! Okay. The star in the night sky shined down light, and we ran towards it. Mother wasn't wrong when she said the stars made wishes come true. However, is this really the ending I so desperately wanted? Solove. This voice. Just ignore it. We're almost there. No. Stay with me. Why can't I move? It's trying to isolate and trap us? I can feel it. This power is on a completely different level than mine. I won't be able to break out of this isolation by myself, but I'll be able to hold it for a brief moment before it collapses completely. Huh? Vines? Why are you trying to throw me? There's no time. You go first. Broken sword? Solove? Hey! Take the treasure with you, Perry. I don't think I can make... Kid? I didn't expect it to isolate this space at this point. Hey, kid! It's okay, Mother. I'm not going anywhere. I won't leave you alone. That was the slow motion one. We're slowing just 'cause it's sad. Well, Moneybags is probably gonna die. Oh wow, they all died. Huh. Well, shit. Yeah, this is definitely more of a slog, this fight. I just wanted to use the kid because, you know, we're fighting her mother, basically. But I don't think I'm going to be able to beat it in the time frame they expect me to. Damn it! We were this close! Just a couple more steps! Are you saying this is fate too? Tamil? How much longer are you going to give us false hope like this? The sword is glowing? Supervisor confirmed. Temporary chronostasis disabled. System online. May I help you? How long has it been since I've been here? Everything here has been stopped by the chronostasis protocol. Thus, defining time here is meaningless. The reason why you are still able to think and act is because you are the very concept that defines this world. How much time has passed out there? It is difficult to answer your question, as the ship is currently not synced with Terra Brain outside of our space. However, by calculating the difference in changes in celestial bodies outside the chronostasis range, it is estimated that about 160 million years have passed. Holy shit! Has that much time also passed for Master? Time is relative. Interdimensional paradox is difficult to define, and it is more irregular than the gaps between galaxies. More time could have passed than here, or perhaps only a day. Then, would it be okay to use Master's fate to make time flow now? All authority has been granted to you. If that is what you want, the ship will lift the isolation accordingly. When it comes to that, use my fate. With the possibilities within my fate, it'll be enough to guarantee the future of the two of you. With the possibilities inherited in fate, we obtain the future. Perhaps that was Master's last lesson for me. I promise to wait until you return. I'm sorry, Master. Your insubordinate apprentice won't be able to keep her promise. Terra Brain. Yes, Supervisor. Calculate. Hey, what's up, strategist? How you been? If I substitute my fate for possibilities, how many years would this world last? What I received in exchange for eternity was 10 and some years. Graduated from college? Oh, nice. What type of degree? What type of field? Nice. Well, congratulations. I do hope that your field is something in demand. Because unfortunately, I know too many stories. Bachelor's of Science in Criminology. You planning on being a judge? Or a detective or a policeman or something? We'll see. Or maybe what people consider one of the root causes of evil in this world, a lawyer. It was an impulsive decision, and I didn't expect anyone to understand. A careless call. Selfishness. Sanitation ticket summons. Sanitation ticket. I don't believe I heard of something like that. Unless you're saying he works in, like, waste management type related shit. Because if he's just some random fucking person that's what it sounds like. He's just like a random person. No, he actually got a ticket. That's what I mean. So he got a ticket for what? Being dirty? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, and we believe it was bogus to begin with because they didn't even serve it properly. Probably is a scam if they didn't do it properly. Or the people are just lazy as shit. Depends on where you are exactly, I guess. That would depend on that answer, but... yeah, that's so fucking stupid. You get a fucking ticket for sanitation. You gotta pay a fine because they don't view you as clean enough? Now he's literally explaining that he just got a ticket describing that apparently he was too dirty for their liking or some shit like that. In the mail, nor was it affixed to the door. Yeah, that sounds like a scam to me, man. Nonetheless, I have never regretted that decision. Because... yeah, right? A missed hearing notice on February 21st. What? Yeah, that sounds like a lot of bullshit to me. Even if it was a fleeting moment. I got you. You're more precious than eternity. Knowing that it would end in a farewell, I wanted to hear your voice, feel your warmth, and see your smile. She sacrificed her own future so that her child could be born in this world. God damn it. I'm not giving up that easily. Yeah, that honestly, that really just sounds like fucking bullshit scam. Or bullshit corruption, which is also a scam. So yeah, I definitely can concur with your pursue it through court and see what the fuck that's about. So, blame it all on your selfish mother. Sorry for making you miserable. Okay. I love you more than eternity, my beloved star. As long as we have 3 months worth of footage. Good. Definitely good backing your shit up. There's no way I could hate you. Because no matter what choices you made, you're still the person I love the most. So, would be so heartbroken, Mother. The tomatoes I planned on eating on my birthday. I totally forgot about them. Would they be ripe and red by now? Well, that's not exactly how that works, because the proper procedure is they do need to include the date and the time. Because that coincides with the whole serving shit. And if they don't have a date or time on when the thing serves, that should be null and void to begin with. Plus, if they can't prove... if you could prove that they didn't properly serve you, even if it did have a proper date, that should be null and void to fucking begin with. So unless you're dealing with some shenanigan bullshit out of corrupt proportions, you should be legally fine. But I know how the system works in some of these places, and it's pretty bullshit. The corruption in your wounds have reached their limits. You have held up well so far, kid. You are the hero? I'm no hero. Just an illusion created by regrets of the past. However, I'd be enough to remove the wall blocking your fate. Well, shit, we actually got unique art for that. The broken sword is turning into light? The thing they do really makes it bizarre, which seems like, again, because of that, it's either stupid, naive negligence, they assume that you do it regardless, and or it's a fucking scam. Are you going to fight? It's dangerous. If you ever see me in the normal side, deliver this message to me. That foolish regrets of your past. Use some of your powers to keep an old vow. And they failed at all three. Yeah? Are you satisfied with this ending? Master? I see you didn't use my powers in the end. You already knew, before you even made your decision, that even sacrifice the entirety of your fate would be enough time for your child to become an adult. Wasn't it your wish to watch your daughter grow? Then why did you choose to do this? I just wanted to teach her hope. How am I supposed to teach her that if I'm someone who has abandoned the future my master asked me to protect? It really depends on the judge. Really depends on your, I would say, district and shit like that, because judges are different depending on how they are, because people are fucking human. Now, if it's legal, a legally abiding, by the book, justice is blind judge, that bullshit should be dismissed right away and you shouldn't be able to fucking worry about it. But I don't know the circumstances of some things. That would make a key context on a decisive answer here. I'm just saying, if the judge makes it strong... Oh, yeah, it's definite proof. Yes. Yes, it does. I'm just saying, if the judge does their fucking job, you should be fine. But if the judge doesn't do their fucking job, then it's a maybe. Because I've seen one too many cases in this past year alone of judges being retarded. That reason is so typical of you. You think that was deliberate or an honest mistake? Depends on the context. It could be maybe you didn't put the garbage in a designated spot. Maybe they received some notification not to pick up your shit. I don't know the details. Honest mistake is in some type of booking error? Maybe. I don't know. That shouldn't factor in, but I don't know as many of the details as I would need to in order to properly answer that. There's a lot of semantics. Best I can do is educational guesses. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know the details. Could be something stupid. Could be something petty. Could be something legit. I don't know. There's a number of possibilities, my guy. Number of possibilities. Can't say for certain, though, with this context. Not even looking at ours. You think it's a related possibility? It could be. It could be related. It's just I don't have enough information to concretely say whether it is or not, is what I'm saying. But the possibility is there. Unfortunately, I'm not too much of a Sherlock Holmes. I can't like look at a thing and like understand shit that people need like twice as much information to fucking figure it out, unfortunately. I can point out the possibilities, but that's about it. We're just using common sense at this point. But based on how I'm looking at it, yeah. Like I said, it could be a number of things. It could be something petty if it is connected to the waste management company being like, you didn't put your garbage in the spot we wanted you to put it in, or some bullshit like that. Like I said, it's a lot of the semantics you really gotta get into. Reason is typical of you, or maybe a fucking check bounced. I don't fucking know. It's all thanks to your teachings, Master. Missing information to the judge. Yeah. Like I said, you could make sure you get all the facts and shit straight when you present that shit. Definitely need some clarification on that mess. So, I'll leave the future in your hands. Okay. Leave the rest to me, and rest in peace. And death. Does it matter anymore what the original violation is because they didn't serve it properly at this point? I would say at the very least, the stupid fine they're trying to impose on you, that's at least null and void. The original violation, it needs to be clarified what the fuck it is first. And then it kind of just goes from there. It might be one of those, okay, here's the clear thing. You have this much time to rectify the situation and you're okay. It could be like that. She disappeared. I can't believe she got rid of the Hollow God and the COs in just one swing of her sword. I'm fucking not. It's fucking Hilder. To exact such strength. She must have sacrificed a part of her power. They claim he didn't bundle 5 or more wood, but the wood was a medium-sized table. So I don't know if this was bullshit to begin with. That seems like a technicality semantic bullshit if that's the fucking reason. You can argue on the semantics in that case. Harry, there you are. Something incredible just happened. The hero appeared in front of me and swung the broken sword. It sparkled like twinkling stars that swept away everything. They didn't serve the summons properly. Yeah, and that could get it enough to dismiss in the first place. Yeah, I know. I saw it too. So calm down. Oh. And then she turned back into the broken sword. That's what happened. I think that as much as the dimensional passage with the normal side connected, the memories resonating with the original body awakened on their own. I was like, yeah. Well, like I said, the fact is they didn't even put like a date. Because when it comes to that shit, you have like, alright, this is when you were notified, and you have this much time to, settle it or whatever the fuck. That's usually how that shit works, so there seems like a bit of laziness to me now, from what you're explaining. And that memory took form of an incarnation possibly due to the influence of the Quaffle energy flowing from the passage. Huh? Quaffle? Incarnation? I don't understand any of it. Doesn't matter if you don't understand a thing I just said. Let's say it's not an online summons, the fixed date and time, but it's on the physical summons one. Well, the fact of the matter is they have to, in the latter case, they have to properly serve it so you get the fucking thing. Whatever the case, all that matters is that you're safe. Okay. Happy to see you again, Perry. Man, shall we go back? Oh, hold on. Isn't that the flower ring? You gonna leave it behind? It's like the swords of the other administration people. I want to leave Mother's name at the grave that we will remember. Mother didn't have a sword. I'll be able to remember her with this single Sandula flower. Also, I don't need a flower ring anymore. That's good. Let's go now. Comrades are waiting for us, Perry. Goodbye, Albion. May you rest in peace next to your comrades and in this life. Your comrades in this life, huh? Alright, well, gotta definitely redo that. Because, goddamn, oh, this looks like this is the final battle of this episode. Unlike the public, the officials of the Northern Union are not very fond of Felix. That's because the secret experiments she carries out could spark an international controversy at any time. I wonder why. Alright, so I wanted to use the kid, but I think we're gonna go with Rivet, just so I can get these people out quicker. That said, do I want to bring... She does attack more. I think this one's better. Anyway, let's try this again. See if I can get this within the time frame. I need to switch out the ship. Might be what I need to do. Hands down. Depends on a number of the semantics. A likely case that you will? Yes, I think so. But again, I don't know all the details. With a lot of these circumstances. I'd say it probably yes. Let's just put it like that for now. Yeah, I think I need to change this. Yeah, because this thing ain't dying as fast as the other time. I have to get it roughly to here, I think. Ah, the other one died. Oh wait, I did switch her out. Ah, shit. I wanted to keep the other one in. Oh well. Yeah, this definitely is not going fast. Like I said, you got a good case, I'd say. Remind myself what the fuck Mordred can do here. Yeah. Definitely be good. Definitely be good. Maybe I should use this guy. Shows how sloppy they are. Yeah. Shows a number of fucking aspects, to be honest. Alright, so if I'm gonna do what I think I'm gonna do, I need to... let's see. Oh, look at that. I changed my mind. We'll do that instead. Alright, we're gonna change the Lake Superior ship to... Tempest? Question mark. Yeah, let's bring Tempest. Alright, so first... then we'll bring out money bags. And then my healer. Then we got a little bit of time before I need to summon Revit. Yeah, you gotta be physically delivered. Can't off shit. You can't off sort it like that. At least not as far as I recall. But if this is New York, then New York proven to be retarded. Alright, we summon Horse Boy number 1. Now with my army of... Okay, they might have all died. No, actually they're alive. I was about to say, with my army of sharpshooters, along with Horse Boy number 2, this should go faster. Assuming they all live. That is the question. I mean, as proof for evidence and shit? Yeah, of course. Alright, it's definitely going down faster. I might... Maybe... Yep, there it is. Okay. 2 horse boys was the key. Alright, now what the fuck am I fighting? I'm fighting Felix and her goons. This is gonna be great. Alright, we are definitely going to bring out the Goon Slayer, Edel. Yeah, like I said, you got a sound case to at least prove certain things. It just comes down to some semantical bullshit. We'll bring you, and then... We want another striker, so Dragon Boy? Nah, let's bring out the Lolly. That should be good. Should is the key word. It's kind of amusing how they look like sisters, given their history. You think they're doing this for a quota? A sanitation company? No, I don't think so. If it was just a random ticket thing, just from a cop, maybe? Did something just pop out from the well? And actually, sanitation is by the city. I don't know, unless it's a scam. If you're around New York City, then this is just shit that Zoran's directing these people to do to try and get money to fund his socialist bullshit that he doesn't have money for because they're in fucking debt. New York's gonna get bankrupt. Quick, make up bullshit tickets to rob more money from the people. I can fucking see them doing that too. I can see him fucking doing that. Oh my god. Not sure. This is my first time seeing such a phenomenon. I sense a familiar energy. Original fine was 50, it's not 800 because we missed the hearings. It is now 80 because we missed the hearings with the max penalty of 300. Be careful, Administrator. This level of energy could mean that it's Demon Lord. Don't worry. Because that power belongs to one of our people. Excuse me? An unknown divinity Quaffle energy type, energy occurrence detected from the well. Energy itself is massive enough to flow back through the dimensional passage and affect the normal side. Right. It would not be enough for the Paradox to escape on her own without the Valkyrie. It seems she awakened the memory and used its powers. Lyrae. Get rid of her. As you wish. That sword. Did Felix give it to you? I have nothing personal against you. That man couldn't save you in the end. So perhaps this is your fate. So that was her plan. She didn't want a test subject of the administration's artifacts. She was looking for a way to get rid of me completely. Yeah, that's honestly how life is, to be fucking honest, strategist. I mean, like, right, I would say you have a very good case to at least get the fine dismissed, I would say that. But anything could fucking happen. An intruder, I need assistance! Huh? Hey, what's going on? There's an intruder in G sector? What? There's no one here? I swear I heard a voice, though. Hey, up here. Up? In the vents? The intruder trapped me up here. Please, help me out! Trapped in the vents? Okay, I'll get you out right away. Oh, this is gonna be her, isn't it? After I turn you into Swiss cheese with bullets! What? Wait, don't shoot! Ah, I caught on to that. How stupid do you think I am to fall for such a clumsy trick? Now then, let's see what the rat that tried to sneak in looks like. Huh? Oh. Did I shoot too much that only a head's left? Yep, it's her. Huh? I think her eyes just moved. Boo! Fucking... Ah! Vampire! Huh? Intruder in the G sector! Be sure to carry an anti-corruption counter weapon. The target is a counter. Wearing nothing and swinging a saw. Shoot to kill on sight. Yeah, that's New York for you. 6th week is actually early. Wearing nothing? What's with the hesitation? If you don't kill me, I'm sure Felix will kill you. Shut up! You think you can get out of here alive of provoking me like that? You haven't killed anyone before, have you? What? Why did Felix entrust an incompetent person like you with this job? I never hurt anyone? But in my memory... And there's the saw. Ah! Huh? I ambushed you from behind the door and you still blocked it. I guess you're not Felix's hound for nothing, eh? He won't go down so easily. Stupid girl, you almost killed me! Did you forget that we're not enemies? What are you talking about? I never agreed to be on the same side with someone wearing a Northern Union uniform. Alert! A counter-ambush G-Wing's testing area! Request support from all units close by! The testing area is being attacked? Acknowledge. Sending help right away. Ma'am? Why did you cut off the comms? We have to protect the front lines. Isn't your top priority to help me secure the artifact? You wouldn't want to be disgraced for neglecting the Minister of Defense's orders while trying to defend the Chief of General Staff's troublesome testing base, would you? There's a case for dismissal. Yeah. But like I said, I know how New York's courts are, so it really depends on a few semantical details and shit. If you say so. Understood. The administration's people will be taken care of first. Okay, so it seems like it might have been just some interesting hullabaloo bullshit. Alright, 140 level Felix. Let's see how this shit goes. Alright, my front, yep, okay, she's summoning the things like I expected. Thankfully I have Tank Hild, and now I have Edel in a swimsuit who should help kill these people. My amount of process prevents our right for due process. Yeah, you could violate... What amendment was that? The Fourth Amendment? Yeah, you could say it violates the Fourth Amendment. This isn't a speedy process. Well, their front line collapsed very easily. I didn't even have to bring out the lolly child. Alright, will she die in time? That's the factor. Right now, I'm thinking yes. But it really depends on some bullshit. Well, now that yeah, that's gonna be a few seconds. Few second difference here. It's a maybe. It's a maybe. 3 seconds. And nope, just failed. By 2 damn seconds. That was a good block. There's no way a crude attack like that would work on me. So, the problem is that my attack was too simple, huh? Then I'll make it a little more complicated this time. What? You're gonna use your teeth like some animal? That didn't work either, huh? It's so unfair when you know in advance what I'm gonna do. Clairvoyance for you. Huh. Speak for yourself, you endlessly regenerating monster. The intruder is here! Surround her! I dragged this out too much. I see. If I use these soldiers, I could catch her. But only at the cost of over half of them dying. Hey, zombie! More like vampire, but okay. Whoa! Grab me as a hostage and get out. No one will be able to harm you then. Huh? What's all this for? I knew something was up when you approached the administration on your own accord. What are you scheming this time? Quiet. Stop talking nonsense and take advantage of the chance I'm giving you. Why you don't yank my hair like that? Officer Lone has been captured. Cease fire. Listen up. If any of you try to stop me, I'll rip your superior's head off. Will you stop pressing the saw blade onto me? You're gonna really cut my head off if you're not careful. Let her through. Do you want me to see me die to this insane woman? Stand back, and take that person's restraints off. I'm sure a person of your status knows how to, right? Fine. But easy with the saw, right? Don't you go crazy when you smell blood? I'll be fine. I have my mask on. Vampire. The Supreme Administrator and his subordinates should be gathered at the well right now. You'll be able to find what you need there. By the time you arrive, Felix will have retreated. There's no need to fight. Just give the grunts a little scare. At first, you two were fighting each other to the death, but now you're working together to save me. I don't really want to believe you, but I guess there's no other way. At least you seem to have more common sense than her. Really is interesting what Felix is planning with this bullshit. How long are you going to fight with us? It sounds like something went wrong in your testing area. You're right. I was waiting for the perfect time to dispose of an employee of yours I'd captured, but there seems to be a setback. My guess is that someone who dislikes me is trying to sabotage me. It happens all the time. It sounds like you're already given up. If she lives, then that's her fate. Because fate isn't something that can easily be changed. Was it also fate that you didn't stop Paradox from going into the well? People would normally assume it was a mistake, but you seem to think quite highly of me. Is there a particular reason for this thinking? It's because you didn't panic when you saw the light coming out of the well. It's as if you knew what it meant. It's a sort of safety net, just in case. If Valkyrie doesn't die and regains all her power, then humanity will solely rely on her in the next Quaffle game. I thought that you also wanted to win the Quaffle game. You might have complete trust in that Valkyrie, but not me. If we have to confront God at the end of all these trials, Would we dare entrust our fate to the gods' apostates? That's enough small talk. Oh, is that the link? It wouldn't be surprising if half our people died after such a mess. What do you mean? It doesn't look like we have any casualties on our side. I was just talking to myself. Don't worry about it. Activate the inhibitor. Yes, ma'am. My body. Yeah, that's good. You can at least show that shit, too. I can't get up. Felix, what did you do? It's a stasis field that substitutes CRF with gravity. Don't be so concerned. Your master won't be affected since he's a non-counter. You were stalling to set that up, I see. Wouldn't it be best for both of us if we could end this without anyone dying? I can't seem to move. What's going on? We shouldn't be affected by the stasis field. Did you say that it substitutes CRF with gravity? Did you think your tricks would work on me? How is she able to move? Is she not a counter? The Northern Union never backs down from the enemy, even if it means death. I'm sure you can't keep us here forever, can you? Do not expect to survive after attacking the Administrator. Are you going to kill us all? How convenient it must be for being a shadow. But can you? Do not bring angered shadows into the witch's yard. It's nothing that can't be done. Hold on. Administrator? You have a reason to stop us. As trespassers of their land, killing them will cause us more trouble. Furthermore, doing so will strengthen the Northern Union's hardline stance against the administration. Understood. I won't harm anyone. You seem to be thinking steps ahead, even when you're countered. However, I don't think they'll guarantee you a next time. It looks like it. I was too focused on my goal that I had no idea I walked into a trap like this. There's still room to negotiate, so don't sweat it. If you surrender right now, I promise to guarantee your subordinates' safety and treat them humanely. Yeah, that'll work if you have an actual court case. What do you mean by surrender? All you need to do is kneel in front of me. You take all the responsibility for trespassing as the owner of the administration and come with me. That is an absurd demand. All right. If you guarantee my employees' safety, I'll do that. Administrator? You can't be serious. It's too dangerous, boss. You don't know what they'll do to you. I'll be fine. They won't be able to harm me when I have no power. Also, we've accomplished what we set out to do here. When Paradox returns from the well, head back with her. Watch out! A voice from above? And I get hit in the face by the girl. Well, shit. Administrator. Huh? A girl? Administrator. Yeah. Ow. Huh? Are you okay? Oh. I reached out my foot to collide with you as lightly as possible, but I guess it became a spike instead. I'm really sorry. Do you mind if I take a look to see if you're bleeding? I'm okay. Where am I? Who are you? Oh no, it's not looking good. So, you are, well, I'm not really sure. Come to think of it, you look like the person from the memories. Do you know who I am? Don't look back. You entrusted me with this mission not to regret it. But for everyone's future, right, Administrator? The Administrator. Mother's comrade who wants to save the future. It's you, isn't it? Pavian. Oh, do you know that name? Then you must also be a hero of the administration. Pavian is my mother, and I'm her daughter, Solove. Yes. I was mistaken for a moment because of your resemblance. Resemblance? I knew it. I look just like her, don't I? Harry said that parents and their children look alike due to genetics. I don't know about automatically, but definitely get some shit thrown out. At least it should legally. Oh, where did Perry go? I was so startled that I hid without realizing. What's happened here? Why is Felix here with an army? And when I saw the fishing rod come down, I assumed everything would be fine. But looks like this is the exact opposite of fine. There are so many people. I've never seen this many people before. Hello, everyone? A person jumped out from the well. What's going on? Would be harder for us to wait. I don't know about that. Because the way that, again, like I've been saying, the way that, like, that shit works when it's, like, serving and stuff, you can't skimp out on a number of the details. What shall we do with the kit, ma'am? Ma'am, this is the observation center. We received a report of a shadow with the SP-12 signature pattern from the Makosha Reconstruction Autonomous District. The local units are on site, but they've requested backup due to the lack of equipment. We're leaving. Just secure the artifacts. What? You have to capture them as prisoners, but you're leaving? There's a shadow on the loose in our territory that needs to be dealt with. I'll go help defeat the shadow. You can do as you please with the prisoners. Are you sure? Then I can report it to the minister as my performance? Go ahead. But you better hurry, because a ruthless demon will soon arrive here. The ruthless demon, huh? A ruthless demon? Talking about Hild? Yeah, I guess you could call her a ruthless demon. On top of villains, we must always be on the lookout for disasters as well. Alright, so let me see what I can do about this. I think I need a faster attacker or something. So, you know what? Maybe this. That might tip the scales. Oh, excuse me, goddamn. Alright, let's see. Use Felix to fight Felix. You know what? That might actually be a good idea. Alright. Nah, it did the thing automatically, of course. Alright, we bring out this, we bring out her, we bring out this one, we summon this bitch. Oh wait, I forgot, it needs to be another, you know what, it's fine, fuck it. We can just resummon Moneybags in a moment. Fire the motherfucking cannon. Resummon Felix. Resummon Felix, damn you. Alright. And then, I mean, summon Felix on top of Moneybags. On top of this bullshit. Go, go, go. Alright, let's see. This is a maybe. This is a maybe. This is a maybe. Now it looks like the internet's being retarded. Alright, let's see. We're definitely dealing a lot of damage. Yeah, that's definitely better. Hilarious. Having Felix fight Felix is great. Okay, that's done. Now, we got, given that was the last battle, we got 4 more talking bits, apparently, and then episode 12 is done. I thought you would go back to the testing base. Are you going to eliminate the shadow? I must do now, as there's no guarantee of another chance to defeat a shadow. I thought getting rid of the Valkyrie was your biggest wish. Although she's not dead, I did succeed in halving her strength. And don't you want that too, Samhain? Yes. Valkyrie's fate would be to use her power to save Paradox, if she fell into the well by herself. I didn't expect it would result in bringing back an unexpected person. Was it a child who touched your heart? Was it the child that touched your heart? Palvian. Wasn't that the name of the pregnant woman you couldn't save while you were a medical officer? Yeah. Fate can be cruel at times. Even in this world, I wasn't able to save her. Who would have known I would have met her daughter here today? If that child means so much to you, then why didn't you take her with you? I don't keep things I cherish next to me. Only necessities that I use. Things you cherish. Soon, when they encounter the uninvited, the child's sad chances of soon they will encounter the uninvited, and the child's chances of success will be unlikely. It's fine. She's with the administrator. He might be a weak human who could be killed by a single bullet, but his fate is tougher than a demon lord's. He's also cold-blooded enough to convince others to make sacrifices. Do you really think the administrator will try to protect this child's fate? Well, that's not my problem anymore. It's up to what the administrator chooses. Hurry up! Arrest those administration criminals! What? What are you doing? Get your hands off me! My body feels so heavy. What are you doing? The child has nothing to do with us! Butt out. I'll find out the truth after I interrogate her. This man. His demeanor changed as soon as Felix left. Administrator. Something dangerous is coming this way. It's just as Felix warned us. Stand back for the time being. We don't want them to mistake it for something that you did. Understood. Please be careful. Commander, we've detected a new CRF response about 10 kilometers northwest. It's coming our way. CRF? Is it a counter? Don't mind it. We're inside the stasis field. Even if the administration sent help, they can't do anything inside here. Get all the prisoners on the helicopter. No! Harry, help! This isn't good. Hey, stop there right now! Huh? Let the girl go and leave! Or else I, a deity, will punish you! Is that what we're doing? Perry! Prisoner? A tiger with horns in a human form? What are you? Some kind of test subject? What? A test subject? All of Felix's test subjects are monsters in human form like you. Seems you got lucky and escaped. We're taking her too. Kill her if she resists. How are you acting so calmly after seeing me? How impudent. I'm a deity. Are you not afraid of my punishment? Surrender with both arms up. We will fire if you don't. Okay. Crud. I came here because I heard a banquet was being held at Master's old residence. Unfortunately, it seems the main event has already ended. Another one? Who are you? Ah, my finger! Oh my. How rude of you to point a gun at me out of the blue. Oh, it's Dorman. Commander's been attacked. Fire! Everyone, get down! Everyone, get down! Yeah, Dorman's gonna kill all of these fucking people. You wiped out my elite force in mere seconds? What are you? I'm Frederick Dorman. A loyal servant of the Demon Lord Asmodeus. A servant of a Demon Lord? Why is someone like you come to see us? My master is someone who enjoys giving trials and observing them. Learning that her arch nemesis has set out to regain her power, she has sent her lowly servant as a saboteur. Arch nemesis? Would that be me? Arch enemy? That's a bit of a stretch. The Demon Lord has no interest in someone as insignificant as you. I'm here for the head of the administrator and his subordinates. He's the Demon Lord's apostate? He's the Demon Lord's apostate? This is getting worse. It seems that this has nothing to do with us. May we be excused? You have already challenged me to a duel by drawing that gun at me. You're not thinking of fleeing, are you? That was a mistake. Please have mercy. Since this is out of self-defense, I assume you will not be claiming for damages, will you? Our office has been in the red for quite some time, you see. Of course not. Thank you. Retreat. Go. Now. What an unexpected turn of events. I thought your master only wanted to fight strong foes. Yet why did you throw away that opportunity to send over a saboteur? I also agree, but she said, if his plan goes awry because of one servant, then that will just be his luck. Makes sense. Being too considerate doesn't suit the conduct of a demon lord. Thank you for understanding. Then, will you be willing to hand over the sword in your hands to me, little lady? No. That is a shame. No! Huh? The bullet just stopped? Ho-ho! What an interesting development. This would have been impossible for you to do before. Long time no see. Apostate. Apostle. Perhaps the expression change seems more appropriate than growth. Have you decided to become a monster for your own goal? Yes. And my goal is to hunt monsters like you. Ha! I never imagined one would throw a tank like a bullet with telekinesis. It's a strength worthy of a demigorgon. However, it seems she has met a formidable opponent. I admire your spirit, but you seem to lack spontaneity, whatever the fuck that means. You're too calculative and lack intuition. You talk too much. Why are they fighting? They're going to die at this rate. Shouldn't we try to stop them? I don't think that would be a good idea. Well, Dima is buying us time. We should get out of the stasis field. Since we don't have any suitable means of transport, we have to run on foot. Chris, you hurt your leg. Are you alright? Of course. I'm a counter, so I have no problem running with injuries like this. Well, Miss Fatima? I'll carry you on my back for now. Having endurance is good, but getting out of here is our first priority. Okay. I see. Fatima would be much faster than the average person even without CRF. Don't you think you're falling behind too much, Administrator? Your legs are fine, but you lack stamina. I don't seem to recall you being much better than me, though. But you seem to be running quite fast on all fours. I don't care how funny I look if it means I can live another day! Huh? I just have to run without using the watch, right? Then I'll take the Administrator with me. I'll leave him with you, Solove. You are fast, but are you sure you're okay with running while carrying me? I took care of a huge garden all by myself every day, so I'm pretty confident about my stamina. Also, you're not even that heavy. Is that so? Interesting. The moment I target your weak spot, you sneak into the shadow space and counterattacks. You sneak into shadow space and counterattack. As expected, you are different from other counters. I see it was worthy giving up your humanity. Yes, Perhaps I lost my humanity. But not to worry. For my loyalty towards the Administrator, and my vengeance towards you remains. Splendid! It has been a long time since I've had an opponent who could keep up with me. I'm curious to see how much more of my attacks you can avoid. His movements are agile, but his silver bullets are lethal. His silver bullets are lethal, but no matter how much he tries to hide his presence, he can't hide his potent apostate energy. As long as I don't let my guard down, I should be able to buy enough time for the Administrator to escape. His wavelength disappeared. Ah! Ha! So you were sensing my wavelength as I thought. You can hide it? Shadows instinctively use their own sense instead of relying on their eyes and ears like humans. You may act like a human, but at your core, you are a demigorgon. The fight is over. Over? Were you being arrogant for biting me once? That silver bullet was a weapon used by my enemies. And given your strength, I used my clan's special ability with that attack. Ugh! I can't use my abilities. Feels like my body's burning. What did you do to me? Ha! I did not just bite you like an animal. I injected you with mortal blood. Though it may only be for a second, you'll feel the pain of death that shadows feel, and enjoy it to the fullest as a human. Ah! The pain of a beating heart is a rare feeling for the dead. I hope you savor the pain while I chase after your master. No. Administrator! Farewells and reunions always occur when least expected. Yeah, I can agree to that. CRF deterrence, it's gone. I believe we have stepped out of the stasis field. Huh. How was it? Did you feel any discomfort? No, it was surprisingly very stable. I've done it often, you know, like running with buckets of water and trying not to spill it. Come to think of it, we ran pretty far. Don't think that stasis field would have covered a diameter of 6 kilometers. Also, I haven't spotted the object that activated, so I couldn't even destroy it. They must have planted it somewhere hard to find. Or perhaps the shadows that Felix controlled helped plant it. We've escaped the stasis field, but the radio's still jammed. We should delay calling for reinforcements and regroup with my employee first. If Shirokova made it out safe, she should be waiting for us at the rendezvous point. And that's where the Valkyrie is? Alright, let's go. We're too late. Huh? Cover, Solove. Huh? No. Boss? Administrator! Oh my. You have keen senses for being able to block my line of fire. That voice. He already caught up to us? This isn't really good. Hang in there, I'll stop the bleeding! The wound is deep. The bleeding stopped, but will he be okay? Solove, you go find the Valkyrie! Yeah, that makes... Perry, but if I leave, I'll take care of the Administrator. You go get that sword to the Valkyrie! Okay. Where do you think you're going? Ha! Oh. This heftiness. Although I don't feel the watch's power much, you are quite strong. CRF merely assists my fist. It will be different from before. Prepare to die, Apostle. Prepare to die, you say? That is a statement I simply cannot ignore. Then, shall we have some fun? You did something impulsive again. If you wanted to protect the Valkyrie's fate, it would be easier if you gave up on that child. But look at you. You should be saving the world, but you're on the brink of dying just to save one person. We all owe a lot to be here. Without the sacrifices of many people, we would not have even reached this point. But for a person that has been urging all those sacrifices, how can I be scared of getting hit by a single bullet? You are mistaken. Palvian's choice wasn't for you. It was a noble sacrifice for the greater cause. For a future that would end, where the world and everyone with it avoids destruction. If you think of that as a debt you owe and try to repay it with death every time, then you need more lives than you can count. I suppose so. But still, I decided to be at the center of all of it and carry the burden. You are emotional and irresponsible. Will you continue to make excuses even when all the sacrifices you have made thus far become meaningless due to a single impulsive decision? Who knows? Will humanity's hope really be lost forever because I'm gone? It wasn't my plan when Terrabrain abandoned. When a Terrabrain abandoned in the old world reached the normal side and started affecting casually. Despite experiencing failures and losing everything. The reason several of the administration's division came back to us is not anyone's plan, but their belief. Our reckless plan is to reclaim the Valkyrie's fate. Who would have expected that a child who was never to be born would help that cause? No, it wasn't like that. It wasn't just one person's efforts that made this repetitive world gradually change and break free of this cycle. The cause of it all is the nature of wanting to escape. A common trait possessed by all emotional intelligent beings. I merely provided the direction they should take. I've never been more special than any of them. So, you're content with leaving everything behind? From the moment the administration complete was declared, all the preparations I arranged were virtually done. Although it means a new beginning, free from the shackles of the past, it also means the end of my given role. There are still piles of work that must be completed, lingering in my head. I don't feel any anxiety that I'd be the only one who could do it. Quite the excuse. In the end, you just want to say that you're exhausted. You didn't forget, did you? You swore you would kill me. Tamil? The wolf might have gotten strong enough to end a god, but she isn't clever enough to outthink me. The antagonist might be resolved enough to stab the Demon Lord in the back, but he's still a rookie who hasn't left his master's embrace yet. And all the arrangements you made? You have only done so by standing on thin ice. It's better than when you set foot in a crossing river, knowing that you would be swept away. But even then, the moment you take your next wrong step, it'll break. So, your death can wait. You have resolved nothing. Is that so? I understand how you feel. Paradox. Huh? You already knew it was me? Well, I just thought that Tamil wouldn't speak to me so compassionately like that. It's not like her to try and provoke me to keep living. She would encourage me to give up. I was trying to provoke you, but I wasn't lying. If you're going to tell us that you're okay with dying, shouldn't you at least take care of the urgent problems right in front of you first? You have a point. I'll have to make sure that no one will be able to nitpick me the next time I fail. Brace yourself. It's gonna hurt like hell when you open your eyes. Ugh. Oh, he's breathing. Thank goodness. I feel like my life flashed before my eyes. Was I briefly dead? Something like that. I was trying out some traditional remedies and your heart stopped there for a minute. Not sure if it worked, but it's all good that you come to your senses now. Yeah, I never thought you'd imitate her. But it was quite alarming. Huh? Who was I pretending to be? How are things looking on our side? It's bad. The two of them are taking turns trying to buy time until a while ago. But the apostate's thick fog got the soldier kid, however. The two. Persistent much. But that body must have a limit. I can feel you getting weaker every time we clash. We'll see about that. That was a good duel. Now, step in front of the apostate. Are you fleeing? The duel isn't over yet. This gun might not be as powerful as yours, but it will hurt. Oh my! It would have been better if you had not moved at all. I might really kill you this time. Don't worry. The protagonist never dies. I admire your attitude for not being intimidated in the face of the stark difference in power. My mistress urged not to harm you if I could. Not if you insist. Hey, chicken head! Eat this grenade! Huh. What was that? It was too loud to be an ambush. Eyes. Administrator, now! Pulls the trigger. It's eerie when you tilt your head like that. You have made this far more entertaining than I thought you would. He's still okay, even after getting hit like that? Pretending to give your all while saving your strength to attack when your opponent is off guard. It certainly is a valid strategy. Could you at least pretend to be in pain? Could you at least pretend to be in pain? Rather than giving me a compliment? Could you at least make it look like my efforts are worth something? This was our last remaining strategy. What a shame. How can an apostate of a demon lord go down by a few bullets and save face? Then how about this? Voice. It seems I was too late. Ugh! It's getting harder to move. I don't think I'll be able to avoid your next attack. I see. That bullet that hit me just now. I didn't think you would have silver bullets with you. Touché. Valkyrie Melee Response Focus Blade. First form. You suddenly transform into a bunch of bats? That apostate fled. Is everyone alive? We're almost wiped out, Valkyrie. We wouldn't have resented you if you had arrived. We would have resented you if you had arrived a second later. I see you still have the energy to yap. That man. Is it okay to just let him go like that? He looks super threatening. I glazed him with my sword, so he won't be running wild for some time. I could have ended it from good if he had taken his time, but seeing how he decided to flee, he's got good survival instincts. You're not even capable of fighting, and you stepped in front of an apostate. Unless you got crazy. I guess you have some spare lives, huh? I was definitely not thinking straight. Grabbed Hyde's hand. This kid was bawling her eyes out and pushing me, saying that you might be dead. So I came a little sooner than expected. I see. I appreciate it. I didn't cry that much. I'm glad you're fine. Not really fine. He's only received first aid just now to keep him from dying. If he doesn't get proper treatment after we go back, his condition will get worse. Then we should hurry! Scattered fates become the whole again. Epilogue. Lotus. Amen Valley, landing strip near the temporary Coffin Company branch. And she's doing the thing again. Feeling any better? As you can see, I do feel a bit relieved after losing a lot of blood. I always thought that I was heartless. You did say you would risk your life if it meant pulling this off, but I didn't think you meant it literally. Who in their right mind would confront an apostate with just a pistol? I just made a choice. Because what we need most to fight against Tamil and the Demon Lords will come soon. Will soon come. It's not my clever tricks, but your strength. It was a rhetorical question. I meant to tell you never to do something that idiotic again. Now be careful. I heard you woke up, Supreme Administrator. I was just about to test run the prototype of the converter you requested. Care to join? Even if you can't, it's all good. No, I'm good. I'll be right there. What are you going to do with Palvian's child? Not sure, but I don't want her to get caught up in the storm we're about to undergo. It wouldn't be a bad idea for the administration to protect her, but what's most important is what she wants. And what does she want? It's mealtime, everyone. Have some good food and get your flour, too. Thank you. Oh my. Thank you, little missy. Did you get them at the flower shop? I'll make sure to visit later. No, these flowers blossom in the yard just now. The hospital's yard? But there's been nothing but weeds growing there for decades. Wow. Look out the window. The yard is full of flowers. You're right. Did a miracle happen overnight? Been seeing her quite a lot yesterday. Does anyone know who she is? She's a patient admitted by the administration, and she volunteered to help distribute food. A patient is helping with the food? We told her to rest, but I don't think we need to be concerned as the other patients don't have any problems with it. Enjoy your meal, Chris. Oh, thank you. And this is a gift. Oh, it's a drawing. Thank you. What did you draw? It's an abstract painting of a brown, curled up capybara? I thought you looked cute sleeping, so I drew you. Wow. So it's me. I knew it the moment I saw it, fucking capybara. But Solome, you're a patient here too. Is it okay for you to walk around like that? Yep. They told me to take it easy, so I'm following their advice. I'm used to tending gardens every morning, so doing nothing makes me feel anxious. I don't think that's what they meant. But I'm glad you look well. Hello, I brought you some delicious food. Oh, I'm good. Oh, Mina, I get discharged today, so I was just on my way out. Oh. What's wrong? Is there something on my face? Mother's comrade. You look like her. Your mother? Okay, everyone's here. There's a few things to discuss, and you two have time, right? I don't mind, but her too? Even if she won't be with us, there's no harm in her knowing what's going on in this world. Lee Sion found Swan's whereabouts. Oh, shit. We're going after her now, huh? Ah, Pumpkin Man! Alright, we are concluding this episode. Shadow eliminated. The hunt has ended. Reemergence to the normal side will commence as soon as you return to the ship. Making us chase after it 5 times. Persisted much? If it weren't for the Siren division, we would have let it get away again. Great work, Yulan. Yes. We barely caught it. If it was also a counter like the rest of our members, maybe it would have been easier. Miss Hyde, what is it? The shadow has a strange-looking sword. Do you recognize it? That's Wolfsbane? No, it can't be. There's no way two of those swords exist. Really? Then, could this shadow be the wolf we knew? There can't be two wolves. I don't see why you're talking such nonsense. You're right. Please, just ignore me. Maybe my head was in the clouds after being in the counterside for too long. So, how does it feel to know the truth and see what's on the other side? Yes, I understand now. The sense of déjà vu I felt from those countless shadows. I wasn't mistaken. I've been killing the comrades left behind in the old world again and again. With my own hands. The shadow that had no left arm. It was Deputy Commander Titana. Oh, so this is what you looked like when you were in the administration? The headless shadow covered in thorns. That was the scuttering recruit, Natalina. And the one-eyed shadow that wielded a familiar greatsword must have been my father, and founder of Shinran Division, Felix. Now tell me, Samhan, what you wanted from me. It wasn't just my soul, was it? What I want from you is to keep moving forward with all of your memories. I'm merely a passenger who boarded on your fate using your soul as a ticket. And what we will face at the end of the tracks, the antagonist, the demon lord, the wolf, and the original sin that created it all. Having traveled a long journey and making contracts with countless people, I have discovered the name of the original sin. That name is Tamil. Yes. And she, too, like many other demon lords, has apostles. If she is truly Tamil's apostate, how can you prove it? Once you are with them, you will find out for yourself. This world continues its cycle through the demon lord Tamil, the ruler of the tree of Sephiroth. And the demon lord's apostate is a special being who can preserve the memories of the old world, even without selling her soul like you did. So the Valkyrie is Tamil's apostate, yet is determined to kill the Tamil. Interesting. How disappointing. You let a single intruder take our hostage. Forgive me, General. Why did you disarm the bomb inside her instead of detonating it? You could have at least bought some time until reinforcements arrived. If I did that, it would have endangered the lives of the troopers around me. I had no choice but to cooperate with them. How strange. The Loreni I know wouldn't spare her subordinates or even... The Larry I know didn't spare her subordinates or even her life for the sake of the mission. But why is her original giving me such cowardly excuses? I don't know, ma'am. I just couldn't do it. Yet, you decided to stay after making that mistake. Was it because you were confident that I wouldn't execute you even after ruining the mission like this? Not at all. I can't even see into the future. I couldn't even see into that future. I just knew that running would be pointless. Of course. And that's because every one of my test subjects is under hypnosis. I just say the magic word, and you have no choice but to follow my orders. Lirone, I'm going to hand you a pistol. Do you understand what that means? Forgive me, General. If you just give me another chance, I won't ever fail. Hush and just take it. Yes. Now, Place the barrel at your temple and pull the trigger. General, please. Lerone. Please. Uh. It was a blank. That reaction. You must have really thought you were going to die. Or if you deceived me with a cowardly act of... Or if you deceived me with an act as conceiving as swans, props to you. I didn't really understand what's going on. If I wanted to kill that hostage, I would have used this magic word in the first place. So please is the magic word from you, Jesus Christ! Whether she lives or dies is only a small matter. I just wanted to see if you could go through with it or not. However, it seems that you really are different from that clone. Aren't you? I'm not sure. My memories. I deal with my father's political enemies for the past 3 years. I murdered many allies and enemies for the sake of the mission, and also, I remember vividly that I enjoyed it. But I couldn't put myself to do it. I wouldn't kill an innocent person, even if it is in order. Well, you won't be of any use like this. Get out. Excuse me? May I ask what this means? It means that the Northern Union doesn't need failures like you. In an hour, you'll be wanted as a traitor for defying the mission and fleeing the scene. Are you serious? If you're willing to protect your father's vain honor and kneel before the guillotine, you can decide to stay. But if you want to flee and live like the coward you are, this door I open now is your last chance. Interesting. Catch the traitor, block off the testing area, and search every corner! Interesting development there. That person, she's covered in blood. Shouldn't we report her to the police? Leave her be. I'm sure it's just her Halloween costume. She's being snooped. She's been snooping around the blood donation van. Was that also just her being in character? Quiet. I don't think that Saw's a toy. Don't make eye contact with her. It smells so good. I'll get reported if I ask for a pack, right? Maybe I should just cut off an arm? Won't they give me a blood transfusion if I at least pretend to be an emergency patient? I was wondering what you're up to, avoiding the guards' eyes, but I didn't expect you to be hiding on the side of the road plotting to hurt yourself. Huh? The administration's gangster! I'm not a gangster. Liar, you beat me up like a piñata when we first met! Are you talking about the senior convention meeting? I only stopped you because you showed your teeth and tried to bite the back of a female employee's neck. At the time, I thought you were just a pervert, but now that I think back on it, you were trying to suck her blood. It's because I lost my bath back then. The smell made me a little dizzy, but I didn't bite. Can't you saturate yourself with animal blood? Nope. Do you think I'm an animal or something? You're not less of an animal for seeking human blood, though. Follow me. There should be some emergency blood packs stored in the senior's office. Hello there, Spirit Chiller. Hello. Really? Awesome! But did you think to find and punish me? Thought you were gonna throw me in jail. That won't be happening. At least, not now. Seriously? Then I'm free? I won't be tortured? So I can tell you all the truth? I won't be tortured, so I tell you all the truth? I don't know what you're expecting, but your disposition is only being temporarily postponed. Because the key person who can prove your crime is missing at the moment. Oh. Also, the administration has decided that you will be of help in searching for the missing senior. Only if you don't randomly disappear like you did today, that is. Okay, If I can find Mr. Jackson, then I'm all in. Interesting to see what Jackson would look like. So, what do you think about my Trek switcher? I'm impressed. I can't believe a dimensional ship that was already diving was sent to a different coordinate just by tuning it in. Turning it on, my bad. Creating a working prototype of this level in such a short amount of time would be unthinkable for me. Oh, really? Don't make me laugh. You think I'm better than you? You made the Ethereum drive. So don't try to appease me. But since you don't look like you're teasing me, maybe I'll just take it as a compliment. I like her. She's cute. It wasn't that difficult. I just referenced your Ethereum drive. The next step is to increase the maximum output of the converter so that it will be effective against the Demon Lord too, not just a dimensional ship. The only problem is that we don't know the amount of power Demon Lord uses to break through the dimension. May I add to this part? I measured data on Demon Lords once in the past. What? Are you saying that you're gonna help with my research? Oh, I don't mean to offend you. No, not at all. I'm fine with your cooperation. Be my guest. Then, shall we get started right away? Supreme Administrator and Senior Usalid. There's a guest waiting for you both outside. We're busy, so tell them to leave a note and go. Hold on. What was this guest's name? Miss Aura. Oh, fuck. So she comes just randomly into the fucking thing. Miss Aura. Are you sure we can come here all of a sudden when we have nothing prepared? There is nothing to feel. There is no need to feel pressure. If what Felix told us yesterday is true, then now is the time the administration needs us. But I still lacked experience. Wouldn't it be better to come back after I train some more? I heard you wanted to see me. It's him. Hello? My name is Robin Fitchwater from Kitterlington Nordnaff. What? Pleased to meet you, Miss Fitchwater. I heard we only had one guest, but I see there are two. It's great to see you again, Commander Aura. Long time no see, Administrator! I, Aura of the La Mancha Stormtrooper Division, have returned to fight alongside the administration! Oh no, she just said it. So that's how she comes into the story. Just randomly drops on our lap, pretty much. Oh, that's fucking perfect, that. 150 fucking shit. Yeah, no. Okay, so that was episode 12. And now, let's see. Okay, I did all the things they say you're supposed to do before that, so technically I could jump right into episode 13 if I wanted, but given the timeline, next week, we're going to be working on this sub-story about the nun who is also a werewolf, I think, and wants to make a lot of money. I'm going to do any ranked? I never do any ranks. PvP is bullshit. That also reminds me, I've been grinding on this. How much? Oh shit, I got a lot. Okay. Let's buy that. I guess I'll buy the ship thing. Schematics, could always use that when they drop a new thing. And then, for the money, for the diamonds, I guess. Alright, that's it. The only thing I got worth to is to keep grinding Thunderbolt out so I can max out the one thing. Well, that was an interesting main bit. But yeah, so sub-story, Moonlight, then episode 13, Then this vacation thing where it looks like Palvian's kid hangs out with Korean name that eludes me right now, but alt squad leader. And then episode 14, and then whatever the fuck this is. Ranked was part of the fun of the game, honestly. Nah, PvPs are too sweaty for me. All I do is the gauntlet shit. That's it. PvP is too bullshit. I tried it when I first started the game, like, what, 2 years ago? Something at this point when the Global came out. And I'm like, nope. Not for me. No Reiki. Even though I have a lot of shit. I do not care for PvP. I am a story guy first and foremost. Gameplay too. But that's how I am. Anyway, now just to do the daily shit, but that I'm gonna spare on fucking streaming that, because it's basically just click a few buttons and boom. Though I do like that they added a, with this latest update, they added where we can have a fast mode for Gauntlet now. That was neat. But either way, this was fun. That looked like it was a tie there for a moment. Still getting used to it. Some people are really into the story. Yeah. Especially because this story is very, very unique in terms of gacha games. And I'm all fucking for it. I appreciate the world building and all this other shit and all the interconnecting stories and crap. I'm like looking at this going like, this is fucking great. The story is fantastic. I love the lore that we get with all these different stories that aren't even related, at least initially, to like the fucking main shit. It's just lore on the world and stuff. I appreciate fucking settings that have that. Man, this auto battle's weird. Whatever. Going all out, still showing I'm losing. What the fuck? I guess the graph is randomized. Especially there's like moments that actually made me tear up on some cases where it fucking like the story just with Orca and like fucking her dad. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Sigma's fucking backstory starting out, that made me go tear up a little bit too. I'm like, this precious fucking child deserves everything and more after going through that bullshit. All this other crap. It really is grand. Hell, even just getting like stories on like the previous worlds that collapsed. And just seeing how that shit went. And now, thanks to episode 12, I now learn that the fucking hollow gods, those god-awful fucking crazy things I experienced the first time playing in the story, that look kind of like the Seraphim, are fucking antagonists from all the failed worlds, and that just adds weight to the sheer amount of them that came flooding into the fucking world during the last administration failure. I'm like, now that I know that all of those are failed antagonists from Fallen World, I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, that many worlds burned in this crazy bullshit for Tamil. I'm like, holy fuck. That adds more depth to this now. How fucking even learning the lore with the fucking the shadow that we got with Horizon Finance and shit too. I'm like, yeah. The story is awesome. It is amazing. Out of a gacha game, this is honestly one of the best stories I've experienced. Hell, even when it comes to game media, period, I would say it's pretty up there too. It really is fantastic. Also, I like how they run certain things too. Like, this is the first gacha game I've ever experienced where, like, skins, for example, for the most part, you can buy them whenever the fuck you want. They aren't time-locked or anything. I'm like, I've rarely seen a gacha game do that shit. It's pretty easy to do a number of things here. And honestly, the skins are pretty cultured. I do appreciate a lot of them. Hell, even the contest thing I recall them doing a while back, being like, submit drawings and we will probably make them as costumes. And that's how we got Jake Walker, American Hero. I'm like, that's fucking awesome. And also the detective version of what's her name, Karen? The alternate version of what's his name from fucking Delta 6. There's one part I was really stuck with, and that was the fusion course. Yeah, there was some, before they updated a lot of shit, there were some things that you get pretty stuck on. Hell, I'm currently stuck on now. I can't fucking do triple star with Corrupt Overlord here, given how bullshit that mission is. I can clear it, I just can't clear it where I can auto battle. Same with, I think it was this one too. I think that's why I saved that. I haven't played the game in a fair while. They're still going strong. Like I said, they literally just had a recent update where now you can fast battle Gauntlet, which I'm like, that's crazy. This is the one, the alternate version of this one with she's got a detective outfit. That was also from a costume. There's a third one, but I forgot what the fuck it was, but that was neat. I'm like, it's really insane how these devs really treat a lot of their things. I mean, you telling me this was a costume contest thing? I'm like, this is great. Just look at this. The animation is insane. The swing of the hips. I'm like, yeah, they know what the fuck they're doing. Yep. That was a contest. They aren't contest winner thing. Let's see. Where the fuck was she? There she is. So, this outfit, also a contest winner thing. That they made. They even made one of their, like, little sub-story spoof things out of this. And I appreciate the shit out of that, too, because it's like you really do well with the community if you add things in like that. Really do help incorporate the fan stuff into the lore. That's like the sub-story acid trip shit, I call that. Which is funny. Now we just got... I have no idea who this Oni-looking person is. There we go. Max that out right away. Orthodox sect. Okay, this seems like a person who's in the country trying to be quote-unquote hip with the kids. That's what this seems like to me. Look at my resume. Hey, no, my experience is enough. We had fields and farms, alright? Yeah. It's not like we lived in the middle of nowhere. They even sold burgers in our town, okay, you idiot? Yep, I was 100% accurate. Holy. Ah, hold on, that was a new one. Forbids controlling spirits, but they didn't. But that doesn't mean we deny their existence. I actually believe in them. Why? Well, if you think death is the end of everything, that's way too sad. So a cult kid who is a fucking in the sticks, lives in the sticks, trying to come to the city and be hip, I guess, or something. Let me see. First let me do that. Almost done. Let's see. Let's go to... Where the fuck would she be in again? It's been a while. Oh, yeah, right. Let me do that, too. I forgot about this. Alright. Oh, that's a nice crack in my back. Holy fuck. Okay. Wouldn't be a man, would it? Nah, you know, I'll just do it this way. Forgot how to do it the former fucking way, so... Nope, that wasn't the way. God, I'm drawing a blank now. Right, you're over... Reflection. Oh, I'm retarded. Let's see, does she belong to a faction or no? Sometimes they have ones that don't belong to a faction. And yes, I have every bitch in the game so far. The gacha's pretty generous, actually. Sometimes stubborn, but pretty generous. I wonder who the fourth beast is. Or fourth fiend. Let's see, is she in a faction? Doesn't look like it. Ground 1. Okay. Okay, so she's civilian. Her birthday is March 20th. Interesting. Fake tears and playing victim. Oh, she will hate about half of the people in America then. Let's see. Maximum output. Do. Ground type. Okay, striker. Interesting. Counter who underwent a unique body and mind discipline of the Orthodox set. She revered her master Taein, as a father figure, but with her sudden death, she inherited the Taibi title, Ground 1's official counter. Huh? I mean, I guess this is part of that, or the weird Act 3 shit that I've yet to really touch too much. Vengeance, outrage, responsibility. Ignoring her post, she left Ground 1, began to wander around the world trying to search her master's killer. Despite this, her reputation is surprisingly positive for someone driven by revenge. Stories remain across the world of her saving countless lives during corruption disasters, only to disappear without a trace. Oh, she's one of those. This is likely the result of her master's particular teachings of the Orthodox sect. Can't ignore those in distress and feels genuine elation when thanked. Nina finds this part of her troublesome. Still, if someone needs her tomorrow, she will set aside vengeance and lend her strength without hesitation. So, yeah, one of those types. Okay. Let's see what she does exactly. So first, if you didn't notice, if you hover the deployment thing, in most, especially the female things, you get to see through and see their underwear. And she wears stripes. Very nice. This is, I don't know if, I mean, this had to be intentional, and I laugh absurdly that this is a thing. Because it's in a lot, not all of them, but a lot of the female models. And it's fucking great. Anyway, let's see what she does. Okay. Uses her fan to attack. The fuck does that do? Evil spirits. Okay, uses thing. What's her ultimate look like? Bonfire. Oh, Will-O-Wisp shit. Okay. Okay, so her theme is basically Will-O-Wisp stuff and using spirits, question mark, and or occult bullshit to attack. using her fans as a direction. Interesting. Okay. I still find it hilarious how the fucking flames in her head make her kind of look like an Oni. So it's a hilarious mashup of a few different themes. Skullgirl kind of looking shit, occult shit on the outside. I don't know if I'll use her, but I have no problem getting her. Alright, well that's more or less... I even went over the time I thought I was going to go. But that's okay. Alright, that's going to be it for me for now. Not that one. Okay. That was fun. I do like getting finished with episode 12 finally. I've been sitting on the main story for a while. I kind of had I guess you could say training arc where I was just determined to rank up a bunch of people and try to blow through a bunch of shit. But yeah. I'm enjoying, I don't know, I mean, technically, I guess this is Act 3 of the story, because I feel like each act is like 5 episodes. But however they classify seasons here, considering that's how they like to classify this shit. Anyway, that's going to be it for now, like I said. We'll be continuing that next week, assuming my schedule's the same. I'm going to look at that later and see what my schedule is. But thanks for the follow there, Spirit Chiller. I don't know if my sound effects are working or not. They've been moody. But yeah, definitely next week we'll be starting that the nun who's also a werewolf who's obsessed with gaining money event, Moonlight, and see how that is, because it might be related to the one nun from the society that has the big fucking sniper cannon. Maybe, given the symbolisms and stuff. That also means I might get introduced to the other vampire that is in the game, because we have technically 3 vampires. Dolmen, Yuma, but that's more of an artificial byproduct. And then this one lolly nun vampire, which may or may not pop up in this Moonlight event, but we'll see. That'll be, like I said, that'll be next week. Went a bit later than I expected, but that's okay. We'll see how things go. I might stream Assassin's Creed Odyssey later. I might just save that for Friday. I might just not do it this week. I think about it. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow if I get off work at a decent time. I don't know. Either way, we're playing it by ear. So, the usual. Worst comes to worst, though. Next time I plan to stream will be Tuesday. Continuing with the Total War Warhammer run that we got going on right now. But like I said, we'll play it by ear. Either way, thanks people for coming by. Coming saying hello. I do appreciate it. You guys have a good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever goddamn time zone you guys are in. And we'll see you all again next time, whenever the hell I stream. So bye-bye. Have a wonderful time. We'll see you later.